What's up, everybody? Catch me live on ESPN right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and my peoples and my guys, look alive, look alive. It's your boy Act Reacher with another episode of the Jab Jamboree, produced by the LDPC, executive produced by the full Berserker clan. Let's get into it. I was watching First Take, and they brought up Canelo Alvarez after defeating Jaime Munguia, and they talked about Turkey al-Sheikh possibly making the Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez fight. And Stephen A. Smith is a lot of things that he was saying in there that, I agree with. He was, I'll play it in a second. He was stating that it's a 3 pound weight difference. 3 division weight difference. And, he thinks Canelo is too big, even though he feels as though Terrence Crawford is very skilled. And it's not out of the realm of possibilities. You know, I agree with Stephen A. to a certain extent, although I believe Terrence Crawford is much more calculated and intelligent when it comes to being in the boxing ring than Jamel Charlo. I think it would be a completely different fight. I'm not one of those people that believe Canelo just runs over Terrence Crawford. I do think that size will be a factor. I question if Terrence Crawford's power will translate to the 168-pound division. It technically would be two weight classes because Canelo's uh, fighting Masvidal, Israel Masvidal, at 154. So technically it'd be two weight class difference, but I still feel as though he wouldn't even be fully getting acclimated to the 154-pound division just yet. And then for him to hop, skip, and jump up there and fight Canelo, you know, it's a big risk. Another thing that I agreed with what he said is we did want to see David Benavidez. But David Benavidez, it seems like he listened to my videos. Him and David Morale seem like they listened to my videos because I said that they shouldn't be waiting around till Jesus come for Canelo. So they decided to move up to 175. So my biggest fear is this is that David stays up there, he's comfortable, then all of a sudden Canelo wants to call him out and ask him to make the fight when he's comfortable at 175. My bro KG alluded to the same thing, and that's exactly what I feel like Canelo's going to do. Then it's going to be looking like they're going to try to say David Benavidez is ducking Canelo when he decided to move on at 175, and then he's going to try to bring him back down and drain him. Come on, man. You can't win in this game. Can't win in this game. So, like I said, I agree with a lot of points that Stephen A. Smith made. Um, I'm not, me personally, I'm not against Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez happening. I'm not against that at all. I just hope that Terrence Crawford has a really good game plan and he could put on the weight real good. I don't want him to be slow or lethargic because he's moving up in weight. I know he will feel good, but like I said, Canelo was used to that weight class, so we don't know. I just want to salute Turkey al-Sheikh. Uh, I could tell he's a real fan of boxing. He's really been on his grind and trying to give us the biggest and best fights that he sees fit. He's been doing a lot better job than the dudes that been in boxing for years. So that's all I got. We'll see what happens. It's your boy Act Reacher. I never steer you wrong, and I'm out. Peace.
Crawford versus Canelo?
I hate it. I don't like it one bit. I think that Crawford is the best pound-for-pound fighter on the planet. I think that Canelo is one of those folks. But Canelo is fighting at 168, which means he's walking around heavier. And I appreciate Canelo Alvarez coming on this show, having me interview him last week before his victory over Munguia, which I knew would happen. I appreciate his honesty and his candor, but I was honest too. He knows what I want. I want what all boxing fans want. We want to see the reigning, defending super middleweight champion of the world fighting against another super middleweight champion in David Benavidez. David Benavidez does not deserve to be ignored. Canelo does not need to walk around acting like David Benavidez wouldn't be a money fight for him. You know good and damn well he would be. David Benavidez is the truth. He is something special. He is the man that the great Mike Tyson called the Mexican monster, and he most certainly is. He is worthy, is deserving, and has earned a big, major, marquee, big-time money-making fight against Canelo Alvarez. And for Canelo Alvarez not to fight him, that's bad in and of itself. But it's worse when we're talking about or hearing speculation about you fighting somebody that literally fights 3 weight divisions lower than you. Now, Crawford is magnificent. And I don't rule out the possibility that Crawford will beat anybody that he steps into the ring with because he's that magnificent. But Charlo is no slouch, who Canelo beat recently by decision. And here's what really resonates in my mind about that fight. After the first round, Canelo sprinted across the ring and stalked Charlo for the rest of the fight because he knew he was too small to hurt Canelo. You can be as gifted as you want to be if you're Terrence Crawford. And I have no doubt, pure boxing skill against pure boxing skill, Crawford could outduel anybody. My question is once you're not concerned about his power, what then? We need to see Canelo in the ring with a level of power he has to respect so we can see both his power and his boxing magnificence on a level competing against somebody who is supposed to be on the same level.
Yep.
Otherwise,
Absolutely.
we're being cheated.